episode of VGIW, and we've got a whole host of different wrestlers in this opening match. We got Aaron Storm, that new signing to Storm System Worldwide, Romeo OJ. We got the War Beast Mammoth. We got Sid Onslaught and the Neon Commando. Oh my goodness. And this 5-way match is brimming with big, hefty wrestlers. Sid Onslaught, second generation wrestler. Oh my god, look at Neon Commando there. Whoa, the War Beast never saw it coming. My goodness. Mammoth now 1/3 of the Trios champions with the Monster and Keller at VGIW finale. Now to explain a little bit of an update, it was mentioned in the last episode of GHK, whilst the open borders for the Hardcore and Trios titles are still remaining open, anyone can challenge for those belts. The belts will now primarily only be competed for. Well, the Hardcore title will be primarily competed on GHK, so it will now be known as the GHK Hardcore Championship. The Trios Championship, similarly, will be primarily defended on VGIW, therefore it will now be known as the VGIW Trios titles. Nothing's changing about the rule set, but the belts themselves are going to be named after the primary show that they will be on. Oh man, look at this. Romeo right now grabbing Aaron and throwing him aside. Oh! Mammoth, one of the giants of the VGIW channel. You can also see him over on Outrage Combat Wrestling. Big news, Outrage Combat Wrestling is planning a big comeback in the near future. Be sure to check them out. It's the origin point of wrestlers like Mammoth and Sid Onslaught. Neon Commando, while a VGIW wrestler, made by me, is actually, his hero is OCW's Neon Soldier. Oh! Look at this, going for the pin, but Aaron Storm with the breakup there. You actually, if you tune in to one of the old Hall of Glories, by the way, the latest Hall of Glory, coming at the end of April in about like a week, I believe. But you know, if you go back in time to when we had a special OW/OCW night of Hall of Glory, there actually was an appearance by the Neon Soldier. Neon Soldier would go on to battle the Reaper. The Reaper, of course, being VGIW, but as I've said before, the crossover between OCW and VGIW, the Venn diagram is nearly a circle. Anyway. Oh, the kendo stick right there. And now going for that lovely drop kick there. And you see Mammoth rolling to the outside. And bringing off with that double axe handle. And look at that. Did you see the way he leapt over Mammoth to go for that code breaker? Neon Commando, still very new to VGIW, yet is showcasing some pretty nice things. Romeo also new, and my god, he is built. I can see why Storm System have hired him on. I've heard, however, that this wasn't an Aaron choice. Romeo wasn't. I believe from what I've heard at least, it was a choice by his father, Keith Storm. So and I've heard that Keith Storm and Romeo OJ may be soon moving to Monday Night Law, one of the shows on the VGIW channel. So stay tuned for that. Oh man, look at that. Aaron now trying to battle with Neon Commando. Was Romeo taking a little bit of time off? Oh wow! That waistland hit with such authority there. Oh god. Oh jeez! Neon Commando crashing into the ring post as he's thrown aside. Oh, lovely scoop slam there. More TTW tapes, by the way, to come. If you're new to the VGIW channel, I heartily recommend that you subscribe if you love eFed content. VGIW has several weekly and fortnightly shows, such as VGIW, GHK, Terrific Texas Wrestling, aka the Texas Tapes. Oh my god, the Ice Age hit there! Monday Night Law, and Kitsune Kingdom, and so much more. There's other shows like the Training Center, and other shows you sometimes get behind the scenes content. There's a lot of content basically on here on the VGIW channel. Heartily recommend you check it out. Monday Night Raw currently is a fortnightly show, but that's planning to be upgraded to a weekly program. Oh my god! An Elliott facebuster to the Warbeast! Aaron now going for the pin. 1, 2, but Mammoth kicks out. We've had other shows as well in the past, such as the ORCW Invasion. Oh my goodness, look at that. Dropping Romeo there. And we do collaborations with not just ROH Combat Wrestling, but the likes of Shockwave Sport and more. Oh! And Aaron Storm wins the opening match, pinning Neon Commando. A nice match there between 5 wrestlers to just get the appetite whetted there. We got some great action for you here tonight. The Golden Phoenix, in his open challenge to other masked wrestlers on the VGIW channel, will be taking on a Scorpion Diablo here tonight. We've got the new the new wrestler to VGIW, Katie Sunrise, taking on Helen Monroe. We have VVC coming back to VGIW to take on Weapon F. VVC got a long history with VGIW and ORCW. Speaking of which, Phantom, who has a long history with both shows as well, will be taking on the Reaper in our main event. Safe to say, we got an action-packed night. Hall of Glory is right around the corner, the biggest annual event. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, because that is going to be a week-long extravaganza filled with intense wrestling action. But Aaron Storm winning our opener here tonight. My god, he gets more and more built each year. Anyway, it's time for our next match now. Oh, here we go. It's time for that match as Golden Phoenix takes on the Scorpion Diablo, and Golden Phoenix has got to be careful here. Scorpion Diablo has unmasked many a wrestler. And, you know, Scorpion Diablo has time and time again, shown that he believes himself to be judge, jury, and executioner. If you're not familiar, so Golden Phoenix here, let's start with him. Golden Phoenix started off professional wrestling as a teenager. I believe he was only about 14, 15 years old when he got into Terrific Texas Wrestling's dying days in 2005. Now, nearly 21 years into his professional wrestling career, he's only in his mid-30s, but with that much experience under his wings, it makes for a great combination. He's still athletically gifted, and with all that experience, he's hoping to pass that on to other, luchadors and masked wrestlers, and he hopes to showcase other masked wrestlers with this open challenge. But one person who maybe doesn't need to be showcased is a Scorpion Diablo. I believe currently the Kitsune Kingdom World Champion. The Scorpion Diablo believes himself to be judge, jury, and executioner as to who deserves to wear a mask. When it comes to luchadors like a Scorpion Diablo and the Golden Phoenix, the mask is sacred. However, the way that these two choose to celebrate that in a way is very different from each other. For Golden Phoenix, much like many luchadors, he holds the mask in reverence. The honor, the prestige, of having that mask is one of the most important things in the Golden Phoenix's life, let alone just his wrestling career. For Scorpion Diablo, however, he chooses to look at the people that he feels are only cheapening this sacred item and chooses who to take away that privilege from. And he's already done that on several occasions at this point. He's done it to Felipe Guaya, he's done it to the Iron Saint, to Blue Thunder, and most recently, in Mr. X's retirement match, he ripped off Mr. X's mask. Not only that, Mr. X was famous for that golden X that he wore around his waist, or around his torso. Scorpion Diablo would go on to rip that off and whip Mr. X with the X. Now, this has led to extremely high tensions in the Kitsune Kingdom locker room, as Mr. X's proteges, Disaster and Kiln, are furious. And you can see there, Scorpion Diablo, it's not like he cares. All that matters to him is that he is in control. of who gets to wear the mask and who doesn't. And that has made him feared among many of the masked wrestlers in VGIW. Golden Phoenix is going to need to watch his back here. The match begins, and look at that, locking up. And it looks like we're going for a bit of chain wrestling to start things off here. If Scorpion Diablo has got the more of the strength in this, Golden Phoenix is going to have to rely on the experience advantage. Look at that, nice work. Twisting it back around. And taking the leg out. See, there's the difference there. Scorpion Diablo could have outmuscled, but Golden Phoenix with the experience is going to be able to take control here. Oh, stomping on the back there. Oh, went for a chop, but look at that. It's Scorpion Diablo with the Hurricane Rana. Bring the Golden Phoenix back to his feet yet again. And now taking Golden Phoenix into the corner. And there we go. Golden Phoenix rushing over. Oh! And now, look at that. Oh, another Hurricane Rana. The horizontal distance, though, was impressive. It looks like a Scorpion Diablo now has another idea here. Oh, God. Oh, springboard crossbody. Right now, this match is looking very one-sided. It's Scorpion Diablo in full control over the Golden Phoenix. But look at that. Lovely dodge right there. And the Golden Phoenix going for the leg again. And now the Golden Phoenix is starting to fly. Nice. Well, anyway, a Scorpion Diablo making his way back to his feet now. After that miss. And Golden Phoenix. Oh! Look at that. Managing to keep the momentum going, however, despite that. And now, making his way up to the top rope. Oh my God. That coup de grace. Trying to put this away. But there's the kick out. Scorpion Diablo has done one thing Golden Phoenix has yet to do, however. Golden Phoenix has never held the world title. Be it, there are some world titles on the VGIW channel. Throughout his career, he has never held a world title. Scorpion Diablo has done so. Golden Phoenix into the corner now. Big with the Inzagiri there. And now Golden Phoenix with that clothesline. Oh, look at that. With that kip up, and you can see the Golden Phoenix really starting to bounce back here. Big scoop slam. And now bringing Scorpion Diablo back to his feet. And into the corner. Golden Phoenix, what's the plan here? Scorpion Diablo starting to fight back. And going for a crucifix. Oh my God. 1, 2. Oh, that's getting close now. And now. Oh, springboard, but wow, what a miss. Golden Phoenix made sure to stay close to the ropes so that Scorpion Diablo would overshoot it. Oh, and look at that, though. Scorpion Diablo with the DDT. And now back up once again. Oh, into the corner. And scoop slam. Golden Phoenix now going to climb up, but wait a minute. Oh, wait, got a different idea perhaps. What's the Golden Phoenix thinking? Maybe he knew what a Scorpion Diablo was going to do. Big clothesline, and they both tumble to the outside. Oh, look at that. Golden Phoenix is almost like, he sees the horns. It's almost like leading a bull with a red rag. He is letting a Scorpion Diablo run into the offense. And now, the Golden Phoenix waiting a Scorpion Diablo. Oh, no. Oh, the sit-out Alabama slam. Putting this one away. 1. Oh, only a 1 count. Golden Phoenix. He's always had this energy to bounce back, rise from the ashes. Oh, no. Whoa. Golden Phoenix is realizing that a Scorpion Diablo is starting to come, get to that finishing move. And now Golden Phoenix getting a lot more defensive. And That can be a good and a bad thing. It means it's good in the sense that he's going to try and avoid a full elimination, but bad in that it's going to potentially lessen the aggressiveness of the Golden Phoenix, which, given how aggressive Scorpion Diablo already is, could mean a full suffocation. Oh, now look at this. Setting them up on the ropes there for a tree of woe. Oh! That backstabber. Last week, fought against Kiln. The week before that, fought the Winter Tiger in Winter Tiger's debut match. Golden Phoenix so far, these matches have been truly interesting to see the showcase. Obviously, we know Golden Phoenix can have some entertaining matches, but it's been great to watch the way that Golden Phoenix interacts with the way that some of these wrestlers interact with the Phoenix and the different styles at play. Oh, now look at that. Got the Scorpion Diablo trying to figure out the best plan of attack. And now, oh, thrown outside. And there's the count. Oh, super kick. Oh my god. That hit with such force. Oh, the leg now as well. A Scorpion Diablo. I've got to admit, there's been some restraint on the Scorpion Diablo to the Golden Phoenix. He hasn't shown the same aggression to Golden Phoenix that he may have shown to the likes of Felipe, Iron Saint, Blue Thunder, and Mr. X. Oh my goodness. Maybe the first person that a Scorpion Diablo hasn't tried to rip the mask from. Oh, there's the elbow drop there. Golden Phoenix, has been a luchador for, like I said, ever since he was a teenager, over 20 years, now in his mid-30s. Still got plenty of years left, but has already given so much to the business. Oh my goodness, look at this. Going for the leg here. Trying to... Oh, he could break the knee here. And right now... Count of 8. Back in the ring. Oh! Trying to get behind a Scorpion Diablo, but a Scorpion Diablo's keeping on it there. But look at that. Whoa! Now a Scorpion Diablo we see get a bit defensive, but immediately with the aggression there. Oh, look at that submission hold. Golden Phoenix is in some trouble here. But look at the escape. Golden Phoenix needs to capitalize here. There's a little window of opportunity. Going for a backbreaker now. And now the Golden Phoenix pacing around, trying to think about what he can do to capitalize. Oh, nice roll up there. Irish whip into the corner now. And now, again, going for that scoop slam. Driving down a Scorpion Diablo. But likely looking to try and start putting this one away. Here we go. Likely looking for that missile drop kick. No, a Scorpion Diablo with a dodge. Oh, right across the back. And now, 1, 2. There's the kick out. And now, oh no, a Scorpion Diablo. Oh no. Oh, God. Center of the ring. Keep the camera pointed away just in case he tries to rip that mask off. Oh, there's the tap out. There's the tap out. Enough's enough. Let go, let go, let go. Oh, my God. Referee pulling a Scorpion Diablo off as the replays go. There's definitely some pull marks on that mask. I do not approve of the way Scorpion Diablo goes about things. I get that the mask is sacred in Mexican wrestling tradition, but this is not the way. You don't get to decide that. At least have a mask versus mask match if you're going to try and do that. Well, either way, a win for a Scorpion Diablo. We'll be heading into a big match for Kitsune Kingdom at Hall of Glory. For the Kitsune Kingdom World Championship. And in my opinion, got to be one of the most threatening luchadors on the channel right now. And that is saying something. We've got some incredible wrestlers, including one that you'll be seeing later tonight, Weapon F. It was bold of Golden Phoenix to share the ring with Escorpion Diablo. And it's lucky that he got out of it in one piece. Anyway, there's Katie Sunrise, ready to take on her opponent, that being Helen Monroe. Helen Monroe, a third-generation wrestler, 5-time United Team Champions. Gotta tell you, it is exciting to see Helen Monroe in a rare bout of singles competition. This is a rarity. We don't typically get to see Helen Monroe in singles action. But here she is tonight to take on Katie Sunrise, and I'm curious to see what she's got in store. Honestly, I think that Helen has got a good shot in this, however. She has proven herself to be incredibly capable in that ring, whether it be with her sister Amber Monroe. I think she's got the capabilities of doing pretty damn well for herself in singles action. And wouldn't be the first time when it comes to, you know, sisters in tag team wrestling, you know, one of them proving to be, or one or both of them proving to be quite good in singles competition. Helen Monroe clearly walking in with a lot of confidence. Katie, meanwhile, comes from Hollywood. Actually did a couple of movies with Wade Danielson for a little bit of history. Wade, when he made his return in episode 1 of VGIW, was actually coming off of a movie tour. Katie Sunrise actually did share a few movies with Wade. So now Katie wants to see if she can achieve some similar levels of success. And you can see right here, a little bit of channeling, trying to channel the energy of the crowd here. Oh, swinging a miss there in the early goings. But Katie Sunrise, you can see the lack of experience means that Helen's able to take advantage faster. Nice work there, Helen Monroe. Oh, look at this now, going for that camel clutch. And Katie managing to make the escape. Oh, and going for a crucifix now. Whoa, wait a minute, look at this roll here. Okay, you'll give Katie some credits, maybe lack of experience, but clearly doing her homework here. Even if Helen Monroe was able to kick out of that pretty quickly. Oh, springing off here. Oh, but fell short. Helen Monroe here. Got no time for that. But Katie continuing to get on the aggression here with the soul butt. And now, oh, stomping away. And you can see there, Katie once again channeling the energy of the fans. Helen Monroe back in the ring. Oh, here we go. No, no luck there. And Helen Monroe, wow! Did you see the velocity behind that springboard tornado? That was incredible. 2, and there's the kick out. Right now, Katie's on a bad footing here in this match with Helen Monroe. Going for that Dragon Sleeper now. And you can see there, Katie trying to fight her way out of this. Lock up. And now going for a scoop slam, or more of a Michinoku driver. Oh, now the brawl takes place on the outside here. And look at this beatdown going on right now. Remember, right after this will be VVC versus Weapon F, and then our main event of the Phantom taking on the recently returned Reaper. Probably one of the most anticipated returns in a good long while, in my opinion. Talk has been hot about the Reaper coming back to the ring. Count of 5. Katie has got to get back in the ring right now. Oh, man. Oh! This is one of the unfortunate things when you're new to wrestling, is as much as you've done your homework, as much as you can pull off some great flashy moves, you've got to put it all together, and Katie's realizing that now. Helen Monroe, meanwhile, has lived and breathed wrestling. Oh my god, part of the prominent Monroe family. Lovely moonsault there from Katie Sunrise. Or I guess I can call it a sunsault. But Helen Monroe She is able to put it all together in such a meticulous way. There we go, smashing the face into the turnbuckle and now going for the pin. Gotta be too early though. And there's the kick out from Helen Monroe. Katie's got to do more than that if she wants to win this. Helen's getting right back up. And there with the lockup. Irish whip into the corner. A nice catch there by Helen Monroe. And now taking Katie Sunrise over to the turnbuckle. There with a stiff kick. And now a moonsault. Looks like the sun is about to set on this match. Second moonsault, no way. She's looking for a third one. Triple moonsaults. Oh my god, the crowd really amping up here. This is the thing, Helen Monroe can be flashy, but she's effective all the same. 1, 2, 3. And short and simple. This match was a done deal right there. Helen Monroe, one of the best of the women's division, making quick work of Katie Sunrise in that match. Look at this. Again, that Enziguri taking down Katie and seeing an opportunity to humiliate, insult and injury rolled all into one. Much to the applause of the fans, went for triple moonsaults. Incredible stuff, and then of course, finished it off with a crossroads. So simple. The way that Helen Monroe did it, well, made it look simple at least. But that is the work ethic of Helen Monroe. The years here on VGIW, the fact that she's a third generation wrestler, it all adds up, and why she is where she is at a technical level. My word, she is absolutely one of the best between those ropes, and I gotta imagine she's going to continue to dominate the United Team. Maybe even could, you know, go on to great single success. Anyway, it's time for the next match now. And, oh, hang on. I heard BBC was going for something different. There he is! It's Vivacious C! Going for more of a Vaporwave aesthetic as opposed to the straight disco of years prior. We've known VBC since day one. He's probably one of the key reasons I point to how VGIW and RCW, whilst technically different channels, the collaboration has always been intense for the 7+ years that we've known each other. And VBC been around since VGIW's episode 1 was in match 1 of episode 1 against the recently fired Ace Bakke. But VBC now back with a whole new look, has been repping the disco look for such a long time, but it looks like VBC wants to try something new. And I definitely can't say it's a bad look. You can tell the crowd are excited as always to see Vivacious C on their screens. They are ready and raring to go. Oh my goodness. Well, here comes his opponent. Here comes Weapon F. My goodness, Weapon F came back last week, and he has been hitting the gym, and he is on a whole other level now. Like, look at him. Look at the size of him. My God. Weapon F is clearly trying to get himself to that next level. Weapon F, at one point in time when he first debuted, looked to be a world title contender. That stock seemed to fall slightly. He was always a strong contender, but maybe not someone that was being considered at the world level picture. But I think Weapon F is trying to change that in 2K26. With the undefeated Brutus Armstrong at the top, I think it's encouraging everyone to step up their game, to finally be the one to put the record to bed. Here we go now. The match begins. You can see there, VVC, Weapon F. Looks like going for a handshake here. Nice to see that. A little bit of friendly competition here. Oh! No, the aggression there from Weapon F did not pay off. And VVC goes in with a right hand. And look at that. Oh, VVC trying to get aggressive, but Weapon F able to bounce back there. And look at the speed of Weapon F. He's always been an incredible combination of strength and agility. And now with biceps bigger than VVC's head, that's only been amplified here. Oh, the double foot stomp. My word. You can see there, VVC getting back up. Oh, but a super kick brings VVC right back down. Oh, now look at this. Enziguri. But VVC still standing. And now pushing Weapon F into the ropes. Oh, now look at this. VVC actually did have some recent success over in RCW last year. For a brief time, at least, became their world champion. Currently, that title being held by the Warbeast Mammoth. But VVC actually did hold RCW's top prize for a short time. Maybe some of that success can be replicated here on VGIW. Oh, look at this. Springboard crossbody by Weapon F. And now, look at this. Oh my god, the springboard senton now. Weapon F is just showcasing his talents in this match. My god. And now, with the trash can, throwing it in the ring, nearly catching VVC with it. Oh, VVC there with that knee strike. And now, going to the outside here. Looks like this is going to be a no DQ match. They don't tell me anything anymore. Oh my god, look at this. Taking apart one of our announce tables. Clearly these two have big plans on what they want to do to each other. Sling Blade! And now Weapon F pacing around again. Oh, what's the plan here? Oh, whatever it was, gotta hurry here. VVC's boarding back up, and VVC throwing Weapon F. Oh, big right hand there, nice work. Stomping and kicking away at Weapon F, just continuing to demolish right now. Oh my goodness. And now throwing Weapon F aside. Oh my god. This is incredible. Oh. And now look at this. Oh man, the two continuing to beat away at each other. Well, it may be extreme, it may be no DQ, but it isn't Falls Count anywhere, so they will need to get back in the ring eventually. But look at the major beatdown these two are giving each other. Alright, bringing Weapon F back to his feet. Oh, stomp there. And now going for a DDT. Driven down. And now, oh, here we go again. Dragging and throwing back into the ring. VVC now up on the middle rope. Elbow drop across the skull. And now VVC looking for Disco Fever. Or I guess I should call it Vapor Fever now. Oh, but look at that Weapon F dodging away just in time. Oh, dropping on the back of his head there. Incredible work. Oh my goodness, I do apologize, Benjamin. For the main event, we do actually have a match with another undefeated wrestler, that being Kato, in a moment. Right after this, then it will be our main event. I do apologize for any confusion there. Oh, VVC's won! VVC's won! VVC's done it! Incredible work in this matchup. Oh man, that was a great match. Weapon F, I think, is still showing some amazing potential, but VVC coming with a whole new look. You know, maybe threw Weapon F off a bit in this one. You can see there, going for the DDT, still VVC, a fan favorite here in VGIW. Oh man, and there it was, just like that. And the crowd going wild for Vivacious C. Lots of opportunities here on the VGIW channel, several shows, many championships across the many shows on the channel. Maybe VVC, as he's been getting better and better each year, might be his game. Let's wait and see. Alright, now it's time for the next match. Like I said, the match after this will be our main event. Here we go. Here comes Gertrude Hagen, who's looking to challenge Kato here tonight. And Gertrude Hagen in not one but 2 world title pictures right now. Might be one of the genuine strongest contenders to take on Kato. Look at this right here. And now that intergender wrestling is a far more easy to access feature for VGIW, you may be seeing Kato taking on a wide variety of opponents. Also, in the likes of GHK and Monday Night Law, not only is there intergender wrestling, but the championships are intergender themselves. So, that's going to lead to some incredible clashes, I have to say. I am very much excited to see how that's going to go honestly. Here we go now, but waiting for Kato! Kato has been making a huge thing recently, a huge burst, mainly from Monday Night Law. That is his origin show. However, Kato has been proving, is currently doing a tour of every show on the VGIW channel. And that's because he wants to have a streak that lives up compared to that of Brutus Armstrong. Brutus Armstrong, who has had nearly 8 years to build up his undefeated streak and has gone well over 100 wins. Currently tabulating the most recent numbers because we've got the finale matches and whatnot, but it's somewhere like 140 wins or something like that. Kato has more than 100 wins to make it, to catch up with Brutus, and assuming that this mission doesn't end in failure. But Kato already been making incredible progress. I want to point out that he's gained like 30 or so wins just in the past 4 months. 4 months. It's unprecedented levels of domination being demonstrated by Kato in this one. And Kato looking to get another win. His variety of opponents has been truly impressive. Very few rematches. And you can see there Kato more than ready to take on Gertrude Hagen. Like I said, taking on one of the best of VGIW's women's division, at least in recent times. I am truly excited to see where this ends up going. And you can see there Kato ready to clash. Here we go. The match about to begin. Here we go. Locking up here. And Kato with the belly to belly to start things off. Oh, nice takedown there. And now stomping away. Gertrude Hagen, a second generation wrestler. Her father, the legendary, spectacular David Hagen. And it seems that she is while she's got a different fighting style, it seems that she has got a similar level of success to her father. You wouldn't think it when you saw her debut back in the day as Denise Hagen in 2K19. But ever since back then, she hadn't yet found her own identity, just emulating her brother Daniel. Now that she's found her own style, she's really starting to come into her own. I don't always agree with her methods, but the success is undeniable. Oh my goodness, look at that shoulder claw cinched in right now by Kato. And Kato is clearly amped up right now. He has no problems in leveling Gertrude, but Gertrude there shifting the weight. Very, very nicely done. Oh, the punches beating down on Kato now. But Kato's right back up. Look at that. Oh, locking horns here. And Kato out-muscling Gertrude. And throwing Kato to the outside. And you can see there Gertrude. You've got two hosses fighting in this one. Kato is massive, but Gertrude has proven herself to be quite the powerhouse herself. And you're seeing that in quite a close back and forth here. Oh, Kato driving down. And again, going for the headbutt, but Gertrude rolling away there. Oh, whiffing the chop there. And now, look at that. Big takedown with that Samoan drop. Could this be the end? Oh, ho, ho. You can see there Kato throwing everything he can think of at this match. Oh my god, the inverted suplex! The inverted suplex! Going for the pin! 1, 2... Oh, the kick out. And now Gertrude climbing into the corner. But Kato standing over Gertrude here. Look at this. Gertrude started off strong, but now Kato, look at this, climbing, looking to put her away. Looking to put her down. Oh my god. Off against the ropes. And oh, the kick there, but Gertrude managing to barely dodge it. No. Oh, for naught. There with the Samoan drop. Kato putting this one away. 1, 2. No! Gertrude Hagen with the kick out. That is incredible right there. Gertrude Hagen doing the impossible, it feels like, right now. Oh my goodness. And now, oh, off against the ropes. Clubbing blow. Gertrude, she's managed to survive Kato's onslaught, but still, this is proving to be too much at the moment. Gertrude's getting back up now, locking horns once again. Oh, Gertrude, look at that, with the elbows to the side of the head. Oh my god. Look at this now. Ready to stomp on the arm. Gertrude, can she find a way to bounce back here? So far, this is looking promising. Gertrude there. Oh, that's a level. Okay, maybe that's a level of... Whoa! Never mind. I'm going to erase all of my doubts there. That dropkick hit with a lot of impact. And, oh, no! Trying to go for the Hagen DDT, but got DDT'd herself. How does that even happen? And now, continuing to punish Gertrude here. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. And now... Oh, Gertrude climbing up to the middle rope. Can she put Kato away? What's she planning here? Oh my god. Going for a missile dropkick. I don't think I've ever seen that from her before. And now ramming the head of Kato into the ground. My god. Look at this. What power. Like I said, she's in the world title picture of not just the VGIW Women's World title, but the Kitsune Kingdom Women's World title. This is someone who has firmly established herself at a top level here in VGIW. And now, bringing Kato back here. Look at this. Clothesline! And now going for the pin. 1, 2. But Kato with a kick out. Even that lariat wasn't enough to put this away. Oh, try to go for that major drop kick once again, but not happening. Kato now lifting Gertrude up and going for another inverted suplex. Oh, the ease at which he's able to do that. And now, oh my God, for a second time, Samoan drop. Or I guess you could call it a Ugandan drop in this case. Oh my God. And another win for Kato. Major, major congratulations to Kato on another big win. This was a tough fight there from Gertrude Hagen, but in the end, it just wasn't enough to finish Kato. And you can see there, you can see the way Kato was so dominant, you know, in certain points of that fight. Why he's building up a really quick and impressive undefeated streak. Well, congratulations to Kato. Another win. You've got to wonder if the undefeated Brutus Armstrong is taking note of this rising superstar. Well, either way, I can't wait to see what this main event has in store. Here we go. Coming down to the ring. Oh my goodness. Here comes the Phantom. Here's a fun fact for you. The Phantom, I mentioned before about how wrestlers in RCW and VGIW, there's like a lot of Venn diagram interlap. Phantom technically an RCW wrestler, but I'd argue just as much VGIW in many ways. One of which being that, just like VVC, been around since episode 1. That's right, episode 1, in the very first main event. And do you want to know who his opponent was? That's right, the Reaper. These two have clashed on several occasions over the years, and they're going to clash with the Reaper's big return here tonight. And the crowd watching in awe. You know, here's a fun fact, more conspiracy theory I have. There was once this wrestler that was looking to debut in 2K19 called Shane. I thought his name was Shane Kid, but the point is, you know, this cowboy wrestler, he was looking to, you know, he had his debut match against the Reaper, but the strange thing was, we never saw Shane again after that match. Now, I'm just saying, that's pretty weird, right? Something to think about. Anyway, here comes the Reaper. One of the most dangerous, one of the most feared wrestlers in VGIW. Someone who finding them has driven wrestlers to madness. Whether you're Aaron Storm, watching Storm System Worldwide, getting picked apart piece by bloody piece. Whether you are Hardcore Hank, who, at the height of his game, with all the accolades that Hank was winning, couldn't get over the white whale that was the Reaper. The Reaper has time and time and time again been the unstoppable force that those who want power wish to conquer. And that is why the Reaper is one of the top wrestlers since day one. The first ever VGIW Men's World Champion. And no doubt will win that title again before too long. Will that be by beating the undefeated Brutus Armstrong? That is a question I imagine a lot of people have on their minds. You can see there, the Reaper standing ready to attention. And Phantom, gotta wonder what is going through his head in this moment. This won't be an easy fight. Phantom is well aware of this. Bannon is well aware of the devastation that the Reaper brings to the table. This is a battle of the dark forces. Once again, though, Phantom going up against the Monarch of Darkness. Can he dethrone the Reaper? The Phantom, the top dark act of RCW. I want to stress, over in RCW, the Phantom is king. But here in VGIW, everyone fears the Reaper. Here we go. The match about to begin. Here is your main event. Oh, wow. Big shot there. And it looked like a cloud there. A big puff of darkness bursting out there. And now look at that. Oh, nice work here as they lock horns here. The Phantom right now trying to level the Reaper. You can see here, Irish whip against those ropes. And, oh! There we see Phantom, though, fighting back. Actually, the Reaper was also the first time the Phantom became the Phantom. Phantom wasn't always this way. Originally, a seemingly ordinary person. But that darkness came out for the very first time at the World League tournament, where Phantom would take on the Reaper in what was a much longer match. It was an early sign of the power the Phantom would go on to possess. Oh! Perhaps Reaper egged on some of that darkness to arise from the Phantom. But right now, the Reaper. Here's the thing, back when these two last fought, Phantom absolutely did give the Reaper a hell of a fight, and showed that he can even beat the Reaper. But the Reaper, in my opinion, has come back with a new, I don't know how to put it, ever since he got put in the casket by Kella, there has been a new level to the Reaper here that we haven't seen in a while. And, well, I think might be even stronger than ever, is my point. I'm worried for Phantom here, truthfully. Oh, and look at that. Nice takedown. Going for the pin. 2. And there's the kick out. Not even close to over yet. And, oh, nice takedown. And right back up. Going for a DDT to drive the Reaper back down. And the crowd watching this match with bated breath right now. Oh, the beatdown right now is immense. And now, look at this. Nice strike there with the elbow. Oh, my goodness. Dragging away. And, oh, stomping there. This is brutal to watch. And now the claw gonna suck the soul out of the Phantom. The Phantom managing to escape, though. That claw, one of the more devastating moves we've seen, but the Phantom has been there before, knows how to escape at this stage. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Cricking the neck a bit there just to make sure that he's good and ready to continue pummeling the Phantom. And on the outside, oh! There's a lot more damage that can be done. And now, oh, look at this. With a leg drop there. And again, lying on the outside. Some of these moves are going to hit so much harder. But got to be wary of the count out. Count of 7. Count of 7. And back in the ring we go. Oh, the Phantom could be in some serious trouble right now. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Tombstone pile driver. And an arm draped up for the Phantom. 1, 2, no! The Phantom lives on. And the crowd, they are absolutely pumped to see this main event, chanting fight forever, and at this rate they will damn sure do so. This is incredible. Oh my god. Oh my word. Oh, look at this, the Phantom going for Darkest Days, driving down the Reaper, but the lights have gone out. And the Reaper standing behind. Phantom catches it though. Oh my god. Dead Man's Hatchet. Dead Man's Hatchet. 1, 2. No. Oh my god. What a collision there. What a collision. This is absolutely incredible. The back and forth between these two. Two of the absolute best of the dark arts to compete in a VGIW ring. Whether you want to consider fandom VGIW or CW, it does not matter. Oh, watching these two collide has always been a thing of art. And now, look at this. Oh, nice catch there by the Phantom. Oh my goodness. Look at this now. Going for the Reaper's Claw. Oh my god. Could this be the turning of the tides? Could this be the entire Dark Forces being upset? The Reaper rising from the grave and managing to escape a clothesline, spilling them out. Oh my god. The crowd on the edges of their seats here. Oh my word. We have watched a huge collision. Phantom's gotten back in, but what a right hand. And now, nice look at that. Catching with the enziguri once more. And calling for the Reaper to rise once again. Oh, nice reversal. And look at that. Catching with the choke slam. Pinfall, pinfall, pinfall. 2, 3. The Reaper wins. The Reaper wins. The Phantom is dangerous. And the Phantom may rule over or CW. But there is only one Monarch of Darkness in VGIW, and that is the Reaper. Congratulations to the Reaper on winning our main event. What a close back and forth encounter there. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like on the video, comment down below what your favourite match was, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the VGIW channel. We have VGIW, GHK, Kitsune Kingdom, Monday Night Law, Terrific Texas Wrestling, and so many more shows that appear either weekly or fortnightly, and some a little bit more than that. But still, be sure to subscribe, because there's lots of wrestling content each and every single week. And I believe next week will be Hall of Glory. We'll see you next time.